Gemini, you guys have the North Node moving into the sign of Pisces in your 10th house on January the 11th. The 10th house is going to talk about career, public life, reputation, your legacy, the mark you leave on the world. And so from the financial perspective, this looks like career shifts for some of you. So some of you might experience shifts in your professional life that affect your financial stability. With the North Node here, this talks about being a year of realigning your career goals, potentially finding a more spiritually fulfilling job here. And so this could look like public recognition for some of you, recognition in your career possibly through public platforms, social media, film or media or art or any creative endeavors that could be putting what you do out into the limelight a little bit more. This could lead to new job offers or promotion that really enhances income for some of you. Some of this will look like some social responsibility, community impact, or work of care or compassion. So this could look like investing in green or social or spiritual businesses, vacation rentals, Airbnbs, hotels, hospitals, healthcare. Just be mindful of financial stability of any of these ventures, that they're actually making a profit and it's not just about the compassionate side of things, because from a financial perspective, we don't want to fall victim to any illusions with Neptune's influence here as it moves into the 10th house on the 7th of February. This is going to look like new career opportunities in creative or healing professions for some of you. And some of you will naturally feel drawn to or get invitations or offers into roles that involve compassion, spirituality, or artistic expression. This doesn't mean you have to leave your job for some of you. This could be, a promotion or a job change or a project that ends up developing into something more community based or more environmentally friendly, or something ESG related or something like that. Again, you want to avoid get rich quick schemes here or any unclear investment opportunities related to career. So you really want to look these things through and vet these things out, okay? And then on the 24th of February, we're going to have Mars moving direct in your second house of finances, personal resources, and self-worth. Mars going direct in your second house really is going to energize the financial sector here, encouraging you to take assertive steps towards income, your expenses, and your resources. So in some cases, some of you might be spending a little bit more than you plan to, right? This can be sudden expenses related to home, healthcare, property, childcare, taking care of young ones, or even the elderly as well. So the influence here with the financial fluctuation to family and home matters is going to be due to that Cancerian influence. But this can be a very good time for some of you to take a risk in a new business venture related to real estate. This might be something you were already thinking about, 3 or 4 months ago towards the end of 2024, maybe even in December. And now you might be noticing that this is the time to move forward with some of these ideas or ventures related to real estate, food or caregiving services, or investing in assets or companies that work on those types of topics or sectors. Okay, so Mars can really support initiatives there for the long term for financial security matters there. Then on March 14th, we'll have the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo in your fourth house. This talks about home, family, and real estate. So this can be changes in property ownership for some of you, signaling a major shift related to real estate, maybe buying or selling a property here, which can directly impact your financial portfolio. This can look like family-related expenses, an increase in family-related obligations, maybe taking care of an aging parent or a young one, or investing in home improvements, making the home nice. This is in Virgo, so this could be related to the pantry, or just making the home safer as well, getting fire extinguishers or stuff like that. And then we have the end of family financial ties for some of you. So some of you guys might be closing the book on taking care of family members. Somebody might be moving out of the home. There might be a resolution of an inheritance issue, or paying off a family or home related debt as well. Now, May 24th, In 2025, we have Saturn entering Aries in your 11th house of friendships, social networks, long term goals, dreams, and income from the 10th house of career. So financially, that looks like Saturn wants you to really take a structured approach to your long-term financial aspirations. You might be making some older friends who might have some financial advice for you. Saturn in the 11th. It's a good time to make disciplined plans related to retirement, savings, or groups investments as well. And this might be taking some financial responsibility in your social circles or joining social circles, paying your way in or contributing or volunteering. Just be cautious of taking on too stringent financial burdens within your friend groups because Saturn can bring some challenges or responsibilities that can be pretty heavy related to shared financial goals in this sector. Now, for some of you, structured investments in technology will be the ticket for you here, where if it's particularly related to community or social causes, particularly if they're things maybe related to defense or modeling or art or acting or metals, these things, coffee could even be one. Saturn urges slow and steady growth here though, so any structured investments here, if they're for the long term, they can really be supported with Saturn in your 11th house of investments. Now, June 9th, we have Jupiter entering Cancer in the second house. This talks about finances, personal resources, self worth, self values, what you ingest, family, local upbringing. The financial impact here talks about income expansion. That's what Jupiter wants to do for many of you. And this can suggest potential growth in your income through new job opportunities related to real estate or home related businesses. Maybe you're working from home more. Maybe you're investing in home related businesses or companies that take care of home related things like roofing or lawn mowing or, siding, those types of companies. Lowe's, you're investing in Home Depot, something like that. Increased spending could be the thing here as well. With expansion can be the risk of overspending. Right, so for some of you, Jupiter will increase your income. For others of you, Jupiter will just increase how much you're spending and eating. So watch out for that, especially as it relates to home-related expenses. Financial growth from family ventures is another way to use this energy. Some of you can benefit financially from family-owned businesses or investments, or like a caregiving service or something related to real estate or child rearing and nurturing related businesses as well. Now, July 7th, Uranus will enter Gemini in the house of you. And this can talk about your personal identity and new beginnings, your life path, and how people see you in the physical body. So Uranus can change your look, your appearance, and of course, your personal finances and how you approach them as well. So this may undergo a shift in how you think about money and even in the opportunities that you have and the way people want to pay you. Some of you might get more into freelancing. Some of you might get job offers or large sums of money now, intermittently, randomly through the business or the work that you're doing now. Innovative personal ventures for some of you, where you're feeling drawn to more unique forms of expression, writing or thinking. Forward-thinking financial opportunities, from a market perspective or portfolio perspective, like getting into cryptocurrencies or investing into tech startups for some of you, because Uranus supports innovation and technology here, especially if you're taking a smart, calculated risk here with something that's a little bit revolutionary. Uranus will support those types of investments. Uranus is volatile though, so again, be cautious and be careful with what you're choosing. And personal financial independence is what this is really encouraging in the longer transit scheme here. So breaking free from traditional forms of financial support for all Geminis over the next 7 years or so, opting for more unconventional ways of generating income like freelancing or starting your own business as these transits impact you in different ways. As it moves through the 30 degrees of Gemini, you all will experience this in some way, shape, or form. And it's meant to liberate you guys. Now, September 7th, we'll have a full moon eclipse in Pisces in your 10th house of career, public life, and reputation. So, a full moon eclipse can have two effects where it can end a career phase, but because it's a full moon, it can be bringing something to fruition, okay, showing you something. And so we can see a promotion, public recognition of the work that you've been doing, or even a decision to step down from a current role to pursue a new path. So this can be a lateral move, a new career. signifying the end of a particular job or stage in your career as well. So if you haven't been happy, Geminis, you might decide to leave and pursue a more fulfilling role. Even if you've been happy, it might just be time to move on for something bigger, better, and greater for you. Now, public recognition again looks like as an indirect effect on increased income or potential financial bonuses for some of you as well, which looks nice there. Then on the 21st of September, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo in your fourth house. That talks about home, family, real estate, vehicles, and just all the things that you hold private as a sense of nurturing for yourself. Okay, so this could be new beginnings in real estate. Some of you might decide to invest in a property or into real estate. If you already have a home, this might be investing in the home that you have, or starting a home-based business or business related to home-based ventures. Okay, and for some of you, this can look like family wealth matters, bringing new opportunities to grow family wealth, maybe hiring one of your children if that's the position you're in, or working for a family member, or maybe getting money through inheritance, property investments, or joint family members. Real estate ventures can look really good here. So this could be flipping houses, investing in rentals, or looking at how can long-term gains from property investments benefit you. And particularly if you have a good sixth house and eighth house, I really like having tenants or real estate for people with that type of dynamic. You can book a session with me if you want me to dive into those dynamics more as well. But what we're seeing here for the year for Geminis is really good opportunities for personal financial growth, expanding income through real estate, entrepreneurial ventures, and really just being careful with your long-term investments and speculative ventures. You can check out my yearly report for different stocks and ETFs and sectors that I vetted with financial astrology that will likely perform the best. And Jupiter's influence in your second house will bring financial opportunities, while Uranus's influence is really going to help promote financial independence for you guys. So it's looking good to me. With that, have a great year. Good luck, Geminis. One love. Peace.
And whenever I do the research, for Sama and when we do it together, I go back and do the research 10 years back. So it is a lot of work behind. The way I wrote, and actually I'm not going to talk about each individual sign. Sama, you're going to actually summarize that for them right now in this video. But I wrote about 45 pages for each individual sign. The best is to purchase that for your rising sign, but actually you can purchase it all and give it to your friends as well if you would like to. But the other thing is I would recommend that to purchase it for your rising, after your sun sign, and after your moon sign. So on the other hand, what I really wanted to say over here, you already talked about the career and but this is really finance based. It is, guys, I went really deep into to giving you opportunity to watch out for market and which companies to watch for, which companies to invest in, and I checked it each of them individually. So a lot of sweat and blood went into this.